Well, apes and apettes, AMC is down 4.5%. Why is this? Because there is a lot of Russia-Ukraine baby mama drama. There's assassination attempts. There's people attacking each other. So there's a lot of drama going on over there, right? Is it going to affect the markets for the long term? No, it's going to be a major headwind until something actually happens. So we're going to get into that whole situation, what is going on in Russia, Ukraine, how that is going to feed into AMC and our markets, how low AMC could go. Could it go back down to $13 per share? Is this a great time to load up in your AMC position, or should you wait a second? That's what we're going to get into here in this video, as well as everything you guys need to know as far as data is concerned for the day. So don't short the like button, hit the like button for me. Consider subscribing to the channel as well if you guys find value out of this video and you want to stay up to date with everything that is going on for AMC. Also, get yourself some free stock. Webull, Moomoo, and Public down below. They are very generous, giving out some great free stock, so definitely check that out. I've got a lot of Snapchat, a lot of Starbucks, through all of them, really. I don't know what if they coordinate, but they give out some good stocks, so check that out if you guys have not already. Sell it, buy yourself some AMC, whatever you guys want to do. It is free money. Also, if you guys want access to all of my trades in real time, link down below in the pinned comment to do so for that. So getting into it, right, AMC is down 4.65%. You actually hit that low of $17.70 per share not too long ago. And what is the reason for all of this? If you click on this, it says stocks have struggled this week as investors continue to be on edge about the ongoing tensions between Russia and Ukraine. The Ukrainian government and Russian state-controlled media on Friday exchanged fresh accusations of ceasefire violations at the border. Ukraine on Thursday accused pro-Russian separatists of attacking a village near the border. In the U.S., meanwhile, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken spoke to the United Nations and warned that the situation is at a moment of peril. Markets tend to overreact to geopolitical events, Credit Suisse Andrew Gathway said in a note Friday. I 100% agree with that, especially something where we are not going to have boots on the ground no matter basically what happens unless Russia targets the U.S., which, I mean, they don't want that smoke. They don't want that problem. So that's not going to happen. We're not going to be in a long-lasting war. This is not World War III. Markets will get over this probably as soon as it happens. And the biggest effect, to be honest with you, will probably be the price of oil going up. Now, we do have some specifics to go over here. From Unusual Whales, it says, RIA news agency, Russian supported notably, is reporting large explosion in the center of separatist-held city of Donetsk in East Ukraine. We'll work to confirm. And we also do see that let's pull this up from Steve Lookner. It says latest report from War Gonzo, the guy who's been shooting video of the reportedly exploded car in Donetsk, claims car belonged to DPR official and that security services report that other IEDs may be located nearby. This is the guy that basically runs the military operation in this city. So you know, Russia's trying to blame Ukraine as calling this an assassination attempt, which, I mean, it sounds like it, but nobody was hurt and the car just blew up. So it could be some of those false flag type situations that's going on. I still don't think that a war is going to happen between Russia and Ukraine. It would be bloody. There's nothing to gain from it. Ukraine is a very poor country. It's not like it's going to help their GDP. Russia is not the powerhouse they used to be. They have a very small economy now, and this would make it even smaller if they did this. There's not enough to gain by doing this. So be very careful. I think you're just getting a lot of back and forth baby mama drama, and eventually it will blow over. It could even be next week. But for now, the markets are certainly reacting to this. And that's what the markets are specifically reacting to. You got Russia that's shelling the Ukraine. You got Ukraine that's shelling their Russian terrorists, basically. And the markets just don't like it. Oil was actually up for a brief period today as well. Well, I believe it is still up. And geez, look at that. ISPO down 40% today. But if we do USO, we could see that the oil was up for some of the day, and now it's come right back down. The markets are getting over these fears very, very fast. I don't think it's going to be a long-lasting situation, but when it actually does happen, if it does happen, oil's going to go crazy. The stock market could fall a little bit. And that's really it. It would probably get over it in a couple of days. So keep that in mind. I wouldn't be making any long-term investment decisions based off of this. And same thing goes for AMC. If that were to happen, AMC could probably fall back down to $15 per share. Are we going back down to 13? I don't think so, as the manipulation is mostly gone at this current moment, like we went over in the last video. If you guys have not seen that, definitely check that out. Citadel is under official investigation into the block trading probe, and their communications are being seized. They're not manipulating the stock the same way that they have been over the past year. Congratulations to everybody, by the way, that has put out due diligence on this that has now been proven 100,000% correct. Very great to see that. We're probably the reason why there's this probe going on in the first place, because the small guys got to show, the SEC, DOJ, what is going on. So thank you guys for that. Congratulations for that. So it does look like, in my personal opinion, you're going to see what the actual market feels about AMC more or less now that the manipulation is out of the way. So I don't think we're going back down to those ultra low levels. Maybe 15 if Russia does invade Ukraine, and that would be down here. I don't think you're going to go really under 15. That has really been our floor, besides where we did hit 13.40, and that was obviously a lot of manipulation that was going on then. So those are really my thoughts on that. We're still looking good. I hope to close above 1850, because that's this line I have drawn right here, and that would be a really good sign, because we stretched all the way down, hit this line right here at about $17.75 today, pulled back up to $18.08 right now. And if we could pull back up above $18.50, that'll show a lot of support around these two lines and really in this range in general. It looks like you are seeing support in this range no matter what. But nevertheless, if we can stay above that top line, that's going to really look good as well. The MACD is very bullish, so that is also looking good. The volume is 17.2 million, so it's decent, but it's not outrageously high. The fear is really taking over in the markets, and it's hitting different sectors harder. Fintechs destroyed. DraftKings destroyed 20%, right? So a lot of things are getting destroyed. AMC will probably have its time to shine once the recovery, rotation comes as well, because AMC would be a part of, the recovery sector when that does inevitably come. So keep that in mind. It does look good, but if we can close above 1850, I will be very, very, very happy with that. Now, as far as the data that you guys need to know, for today, we do have 29,000 calls that are in the money, 292,000 that are out of the money. In the money puts at 46,000, and out of the money puts at 111,000. If we do see a move to the upside throughout the rest of the day, keep in mind AMC can be very explosive. I wouldn't be surprised if we're down 5% right now and we close up 5%. Or if we're down 5%, we close down, 5 or 7%. Would not surprise me. AMC is still a very volatile stock, and it does have the most attention out of any stock in the stock market. So people watch it, and people like to jump in and then jump back out if they're traders. So keep that in mind. I don't have any high expectations. Like I said last night, I did think there could be a 10 or 20% move to the upside. If I said that in the first 20 seconds of the video. If there is no more Russia-Ukraine drama, no more baby mama drama, we're good to fly. If not, then we were going to go down, and that's exactly what happened today. So that is very unfortunate, but you can kind of tell what's going to happen. I mean, if there's drama with them, the stock's not going to do all too much. As far as the Ortex data, we could see, let's go ahead and refresh this. The positive order value is only 6% today. 7 orders totaling $2.77 million, only 6% positive. See, that's really bad. We're going to have to wait and see towards the end of the day exactly what number that comes in at, but 6% is very, very low. Over the past week, we've seen 64% positive order value, $76 million, and that consisted of 168 orders in general. So over the past week, it's been really good, but today you're definitely seeing a lot of shorting that is taking place, where the short interest is 21.13%. Current shares that are sold short, 108.45 million. Cost to borrow max of 2.73%, and the utilization is still at 100%. These guys that hold AMC stock now, the gig is up, the manipulation is done. They are not going to lend out their stock for 2.73%. No way in hell, and that's why you're not seeing the utilization going up at all. It has remained this way at 100% for over the past week. Days to cover at 2.37. So in that sense, you know, it looks good. The data looks good, but the markets in the short term, they're always going to be dictated by drama, by fear. You know, in this market, it's a sell the rip kind of market. It's not a buy the dip. It's a sell the rip kind of market. And I'm not telling you guys that's what you should do, but that's what markets are doing right now. Max pain for today is $19.50. Max pain for next week is going to be $19 per share. So all in all, I'll keep you guys updated on what the drama situation does and how it continues to unfold, and that's going to be very important to keep your eyes on, especially if you guys are holding on to anything heading over into this long weekend. As you can see, markets are closed on Monday in observance of President's Day, so shout out to the good old president. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, if you guys want to get some free stocks, link down below in the description. If you also want to join a trading community, check that out, linked in the pinned comment as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.